Hello everyone and welcome back. It's Terry. Welcome back to another edition of an Orchid A Day. Today I have the task of dealing with a little bit more scale. This is my BC daffodil. I'm also going to repot up this little division off of my Area Clausa. But before I get to that, everyone, please just press the like button. You might as well. You're already here and you already pressed on the video, so you might as well just press on the like button. It won't hurt you unless your fingers broke. But having said that, this was discovered on my attempt at a collection update for November, which after doing it I realized that there were lots of plants that I left out of the mix, but oh well. But in the course of doing the video, I noticed that there was scale on this plant, and being that looks like it's just kind of starting, I need to really stay on top of it, clean up some of the sheaths. This is the newest sheath, and these are two new sheaths as well. This did bloom for me this summer, but typically it does bloom in the spring. And the newer growths that it put up after it bloomed in the spring put up new growths in the summer, and those growths immediately pushed up flowers out of the sheaths. What these typically do is they hold their sheaths like a lot of the bifoliates do until the spring, and these sheaths might even be brown, but still come the spring it will put forth its flowers. And the BC daffodil is an heirloom Cattleya. It's a cross, but it was made so long ago that you really don't find it in cultivation, or you don't find it available, I should say. But it is a very beautiful thing. It is such a rich yellow, almost like a sherbety yellow, and the fragrance is just amazing. Like lemon sherbet, very deep, and the flowers last a long time. So I just really need to protect this plant and really need to make sure that the scale is to a minimum, especially in the wintertime, because that is when it really festers the most. In the summertime, they're outside, they get constant air breezes, and there's a lot more space in between the plants. Plus they're getting a lot more moisture to wash down their foliage and keep it more clean. In the wintertime, they're in my greenhouse sort of just hanging out. The plants are pretty close together. They do get air movement, but not like it would be outside. And especially since the plants are touching, a lot of things are spread. So as you can see, this is the newest sheath, and I'm just going to kind of get rid of this, pull this down, and use my spray it. Probably won't have to use my toothbrush because, as I said before in the video, it looks like I'm catching it early before it has spread down into the heart of the plant, down in these areas. I don't really see anything down that far, maybe along the sides of the canes down to here, but for the most part, what I'm seeing is up on the leaves, if any. And again, it's just spotty, so I'm really going to keep on top of it. Yeah, there's a little that's right there. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to do it in front of you. I will just come back and show you the plant. Again, I try to keep these Orchid A Day videos short. And same as this really just needs some media tucked in there amongst the roots. Something to keep it a little bit moist. These like moisture pretty much year round. They don't like to dry out. And this did bloom for me in the early spring going into summer. So I will turn this off and then I'll come back. They will be all cleaned up. I'll just sort of show the plants, and then that'll be it. So I'll be right back. And welcome back, and it's me again, back here with my BC Cattleya. And this is my Area Clausa, which is potted up. There's a little bit of rock down in the bottom that's just over the roots to keep them firmly in the pot. And then there's some bark that is on top of that to snug the plant in loosely. These like it on the moist side. You can see the crinkly leaves on the new growths. The one, my mother plant, which is here, which I just repotted, it's in mostly pure sphagnum, and that's what it really likes. But I'm giving it a little bit of bark, a little bit of more drainage. There is some sphagnum in there though. So that's that. And here's my daffodil. There really wasn't much scale on the plant except for the newer growths, which are back here. That was pretty much inside of the sheath, had scale on it. And the other side of the plant, this is the growth that bloomed this year actually, this summer. And then there's a newer growth that's coming off of that. And there was some scale inside of the leaf on this new growth, which I got. And that was pretty much it. I sprayed the whole plant down, sprayed it off, and now it's ready to go back in the greenhouse, fairly scale free. So, and again, thanks for watching everyone. Hopefully you have a good day. See you soon.